Hello, good morning students. So welcome back to the class. Once again we will start our exercise 2.2. So till question number 10 I have already explained. Today we will start our question number 11. So what is question number 11 beta? Question number 11 is Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. Okay, and 29 years older than Baichung's. Sum of the ages of all the three is 135 years. So what is the age of each one of them? Okay, what is given in the question? Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. Baichung's के जो father है वो क्या है 26 years younger है Baichung's के grandfather से and 29 years older than Baichung's. और Baichung's से कितने बड़े हैं 29 years older than. Okay, and sum of all the three ages is 135 years. So find the age of each one of them. Okay, so first what you have to do in this question, first you will find you will assume let the Baichung's age is x years. Okay, you will assume Baichung's age is x years. Now Baichung's father, what is the Baichung's father says? So Baichung's father's age, what will be the Baichung's father says? Baichung's father is 29 years older than Baichung's. Baichung's से कितने बड़े हैं 29 years. So you will do x plus 29 years. Okay, it is x years, x plus 29 years. Now what will be the age of Baichung's grandfather beta? So Baichung's grandfather's age is Baichung's grandfather is 26 years older. Okay, 26 years older than Baichung's father. जो उसके जो ग्रैंडफादर है वो क्या है बेटा, जो Baichung's के फादर है उनसे भी 26 years older है. Okay, so what will you do? X plus 29 plus 26 years. जो भी Baichung's की एज है, Baichung's के फादर की जो भी एज है, Baichung's के फादर से 26 years बड़े हैं उनके ग्रैंडफादर. So what will you do? You will do the sum of plus 26 of the age of Baichung's father's age. Okay, so what is the Baichung's father age? This is x plus 29 years. Okay, and after that Baichung's grandfather's age will be, Baichung's grandfather is 26 years older than Baichung's father. It means x plus 29 plus 26 years. So first what will you do? You will assume the age of Baichung's. Okay, so what is the age of Baichung's? You have assumed it is x years. Now Baichung's father is 26 years younger. Okay, मतलब Baichung's के grandfather से तो 26 years younger है, but Baichung's से क्या है 29 years older. It means Baichung's father age will be x plus 29 years and Baichung's grandfather age will be, Baichung's grandfather is 26 years older than Baichung's father. It means x plus 29 plus 26 years. Clear? Now according to the question, what is given? Sum of the ages of all the three is 135 years. It means you will do the sum of all the three ages. So x plus 29 and x plus 29 plus 26 is equal to sum of the ages is 135 years. Clear? Sum of all the three ages is 135 years. Now you have to solve the equation. So x plus 29 and x plus 55, 29 plus 26. Okay, 55 is equal to 135. Now you can add the x variables. So 3 times it is repeating. 3x 29 plus 55. So 4 and 8. 84 is equal to 135. So 3x plus 84 is equal to 135. Now you can see that this is linear equation in one variable. So simply you can find out the value of x. So 3x will be equal to 135 minus 84. So 3x will be equal to 5 minus 4 1 and 13 minus 8 5. Okay. So what will be the value of x? So you can say 51 divided by 3. So it will be 70. So what is the value of x? So it is 17 years. Now what is the value of x beta? It is, you have assumed x is Baichu's age. So students, here we are getting x is equal to 17. So what is x? So x here you have assumed this is Baichu's age. So what will be the Baichu's age? So it will be 17 years. After that, Baichu's father age. So it is x plus 29. It means you will put the value of x here, 17 plus 29. So it will be 46 years. Clear? And next it is Baichu's grandfather's age. So what is Baichu's grandfather is? X plus 29 plus 26. So here also you will put the value. So 17 plus 29 plus 26. Okay. So it will be 72 years. Clear? So what is the age of all of them? So you can say each one of them. The Baichu's age will be 17 years, father's age will be 46 years, and grandfather's age it will be 72 years. So this is question number first. Now we will start next question. Question number 12. So what is question number 12 beta? Open your books all of you. Read question number 12. What is question number 12? So, question number 12, it is given 15 years from now, Ravi's age, 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. 4 times his present age. Okay. So what is given? 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. So what is Ravi's present age? What is Ravi's present age? So Ravi की present age क्या है? Find out करनी है. Clear? So beta simple. First you will assume let Ravi's present age is x years. Okay, Ravi's present age क्या है? X years. Now 15 years from now. From now means after. 15 years after. So what will be the age of Ravi 15 years from now? So you can say 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be x plus 15. 15 साल के बाद बेटा रवि की एज क्या होगी? Plus 15. Okay, so you can say x plus 15. For example, my age is today 4 years. So after 15 years, it will be 4 plus 15, 19 years. So if Ravi's present age is x year, so after 15 years, what will be the age? X plus 15. Clear? Now, according to the question, what is given? 15 years from now, Ravi's age. So 15 years from now, Ravi's age is x plus 15. Will be 4 times his present age. So equal to 4 times present age. So what is his present age? So x years. Clear? According to the question, what is given? 15 years from now, Ravi's age. It means 15 years after Ravi's age is x plus 15 is equal to, will be 4 times his present age. So 4 times his present age is x years. So it will be 4 times of x. Now solve the equation. X plus 15 is equal to 4 multiply x, 4x. Now 15 is equal to 4x minus x is equal to, you can say 3x. So 3x is equal to 15. So what will be the value of x? So 15 by 3, you can say 5 years. So you are getting x is equal to 5. Clear? So what will be the Ravi's present age? You have to find what is Ravi's present age. And Ravi's present age, you have assumed it is x years. And what are you getting the value of x? So simple, you can say 5 years. So in the last you can write, hence Ravi's present age will be 5 years. Clear? Simple, what you have to do beta? First you will assume let Ravi's present age is x years. Now you have to find 15 years from now Ravi's age. 15 years from now means beta 15 years after what will be the Ravi's age. So 15 years from now Ravi's age will be x plus 15 years. Now according to the question, what is given? 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present So what is the 15 years from now is? So it is x plus 15 is equal to 4 times Ravi's present age. So present age is x. So 4 multiply x. Now you can see x plus 15 is equal to 4 multiply x is equal to 4x. So simple equation you can solve. X you can take one x variable one side. So 4x minus x, and left hand side 15. So 15 is equal to 3x, and you can say 3x is equal to 15. So what will be the value of x? 15 by 3 is equal to 5 here. So here x is equal to 5, and what you have assumed the x. So x is the Ravi's present age. So Ravi's present age will be 5 years. So in the last you can write, you have to find Ravi's present age. So you can write hence Ravi's present age will be 5 years. You can write, okay. Hence Ravi's present age will be 5 years. Clear beta? Next question. Next question. Question number 13. What is question number 13? So what is given beta question? A rational number is such that when you multiply it by 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3 to the product, you get minus 7 by 12. So what is the number? So first you have to assume let the number is x. Okay. First you will assume let the number is x. Clear? Now first, according to the question, what is given beta? A rational number is such that when you multiply it by 5 by 2, it means you will multiply it by 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3, and you will add 2 by 3 to the product, so you will get minus 7 by 12. Clear? What is the question? According to the question you will go, so it is given when you will multiply with the number 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3, so you will get the number minus 7 by 12. So here you can see 5x by 2 plus 2 by 3 is equal to minus 7 by 12. So you are getting a linear equation in one variable. Okay, so you have to solve this equation. Clear? So how will you solve the equation beta? Simple. X variable one side, so 5x by 2 is equal to minus 7 by 12 minus 2 by 3. Take the LCM 12. Minus 7 minus 3 4 is 12, 4 2 is 8, so minus 15 by 12. Clear? Now 5x upon 2 is equal to minus 15 by 12. Clear? 5x by 2 is equal to minus 15 by 12. So what will be the value of x? Minus 15 by 12. 2 you will take in multiplication and 5 is in multiplication, so it will come in division. 5 3s are 15 and 2 6s are 12, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So x will be minus 1 by 2. So you are getting the value of x, it is minus 1 by 2. So what is minus 1 by 2? It is the value of x. And what you have assumed the x beta? Number. So you can write hence the number will be equal to minus 1 by 2. Clear? Hence the number will be equal to minus 1 by 2. Simple equation beta, linear equation, this type of equation already you have solved in your previous exercise. Okay, so how will you solve? X variable one side, so 5x by 2 is equal to minus 7 by 12. 2 by 3 you will take right hand side, so it will be minus 2 by 3. Take the LCM, you will get 5x by 2 is equal to minus 15 by 12. Now 2 is in division, so it will come in multiplication. 5 in multiplication, it will come in division. Cancel out, so you will get the value of x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So what is the x? Minus 1 by 2. What you have assumed the x? Number. So you can say hence the number is equal to minus 1 by 2. Clear beta? Simple question. Okay. According to the question you will go, you will multiply the number. Now student, next question. Question number 14. It is given Lakshmi is a cashier in the bank. Okay. She has currency notes in denominations ₹100, ₹50 and ₹10 respectively. Okay. Rupee denominations. It is better denominations. Of ₹100, ₹50 and ₹10 respectively. The ratio of number of notes is 2:3:5. Total cash with Lakshmi is 4 lakh rupees. So how many notes of each denominator she has? Okay, it means you have to tell 100 rupee notes how many she has, ₹50 and ₹10. Clear? Now first what will you do in this question beta? Simple. First you will assume let the notes be 2x, 3x and 5x, because all the notes are given in ratio and these are 2:3:5. So you will assume let the notes be 2x, 3x and 5x. Clear? Now you will go according to the question. So according to the question, what is saying? Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. Lakshmi क्या है? Cashier है बैंक में. She has currency notes in the denominations ₹100, ₹50 and ₹10 respectively. Okay, it means 100 rupee note. How many 100 rupee note she has? 2x. ₹50, 3x and ₹10. How many notes? 5x. Clear? So according to the question, 100 notes, ₹100. How many notes she has? 2x. For 50 rupees, how many notes? 3x. And for 10 rupees, how many notes? 5x is equal to total rupees. So what is the total rupees? So it is 4 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? So first, what will you do बेटा in this question? It is given लक्ष्मी है जो एक बैंक में कैशियर है. She has currency notes in the denomination 100, 50 and 10 respectively. Okay, like that the ratio of the number of notes is 2:3:5. So first we will assume let the notes be 2x, 3x and 5x. It means Lakshmi has 100 rupee notes. How many notes of 100 has? 100 she has, so 2x. Okay, 50 3x and 10 5x and total rupees are 4 lakh rupees. Clear? Now solve the equation. So 100 multiplied to 200x, 50 multiplied 3 150x and 10 multiplied 5 50x is equal to 4 lakh. Clear? Now what will you do? Simple, you will add the variables. So 200x plus 150 plus 50, so 150 plus 50 200 and plus 200 you will get 400x is equal to 4 lakh. Clear? Now simple, you will find out the value of x, so it will be 4 lakh divided by 400. So 20 you can cancel out, so what is left beta? X is equal to 4000. Okay, you can write x is equal to 4000. So what is the value of x? You can say 4000. Now you have to find how many notes of each denominator she has. Okay, so you will write hence the number of notes has the number of denominations of rupee 100. So 100 rupees, how many notes? 2x. It means 2 multiply x. What is the value of x? 4000. So 2 multiply 4000, it will be 8000. Okay. So hence the number of denomination of 100 rupees note, it's not visible. Okay, wait a second. First you will find out here you have got 400x is equal to 4 lakh. So what will be the value of x beta? Simple, you can say x will be equal to 4 lakh divided by 400. Cancel out, x is equal to 4000. So you are getting the value of x, it is 4000. Sorry, you will divide by 4 also. 20 after cancellation of 20, so it will be 1000. So x is equal to 1000, not 4000. Okay, so you are getting the value of x, it is 1000 because 400 you will divide. Okay, so 4 lakh divided by 400, so 20 cancel out. After that 4000 divided by 4 you will get 1000 rupees. Okay, so x you are getting 1000. Now you have to find out the how many notes of each denomination she has. So you will write in the last hence the number of denomination of rupees 100 equal to rupees 100. How many notes she has? 2x. So 2 multiply x is equal to 2 multiply what is the value of x? 1000. So you can say 2000. Okay. Prepare how many number of denominations of 100 rupees? So you can say 2000. Same like that, if you will find out number of denomination of rupee 50 So rupees 50, how many notes he has? So you can say 3x. Okay, so 3x means 3 multiply x. You can say 3 multiply 1000. So you will get 3000. Clear? Now number of denomination of rupees 10. Okay, number of denomination of rupees 10. So rupees 10. You can say how many notes he has? 5x. So 5 multiply x is equal to 5 multiply 1000. So you can say 5000. Clear? So number of denomination of rupees 100 notes is equal to 2 multiply x is equal to 2000. 53 multiply x is equal to 3 multiply 1000 and 5 multiply x is equal to 5000. Okay, 5 multiply x means beta it is not visible, so you can write rupees 10. Number of denomination of rupees 10 will be 5 multiply x. So you can put the value 5 multiply 1000. So it will be 5000. Clear? So number of denomination of she has. So you can say number of denomination of rupee 100 2000, 50 3000 and rupees 10 it will be equal to 5000. So what will you do simple beta? First you will assume ratio of the number of notes is given 2:3:5. So first you will let the notes be 2x, 3x and 5x. Now according to the question, rupees 100 how many notes? 2x, so 100 multiply 2x, 50 3x, so 50 multiply 3x and rupees 10 5x, so 10 into 5x and is equal to total rupees. So how many total rupees are given? 4 lakh, so is equal to 4 lakh. Now it is a equation in one variable, so simply you can solve and find out the value of x. So x will be equal to 1000 rupees. Now you have got the x is 1000. Now you will put the values because you have to find out the how many notes of each denominator she has. Each denominator means 100 रुपए के कितने notes हैं, 50s के कितने हैं और 20 के कितने हैं. So you can write the number of denomination of rupees 100 is equal to 2x. So 2 multiply 1000 is equal to 2000. Number of denomination of rupee 50 is equal to 3x. So 3 multiply 1000 3000 and number of denomination of rupee 10 is equal to 5x. It means 5 multiply 1000 it will be equal to 5000 rupees. Clear beta? So we will today we will complete till question number 14. 2 questions are left, 15 and 16. So these questions I will explain in our next class. Okay, and if you have any doubts, so please attend your Zoom class for the doubt session. Clear? Thank you so much all.